G'day everyone, how you all going? Now, I'll just introduce you to my big idea. For the second time, I'm going to walk across Australia, pulling my rickshaw with all my food, water, camping gear, clothing, etc. I just recorded me showing everything in my rickshaw and how I'm going to use it, and then I thought, I've got to let everyone know what I'm doing. So I'll cut to that after. So I have a plan where I want to leave Alice Springs, my hometown, talk to a lot of people before I leave, interview them, and then start walking across Australia, going on a big journey. And I would like to interview people on the way. Now, I don't have a specific pace I want to go. I don't have a specific place I want to go. Basically, I'm going to throw myself into the wind and ride it, take the rickshaw and have a bloody good time, have a good adventure, see lots of things and share it with the audience, share it with you guys. I'm sure a lot of people enjoy it. I'm sure a lot of people would rather watch Netflix. But yeah, it's something I really want to do. In 2018, I walked across Australia. That was cool as, had a really good time. Since then, I started and bought a business, a landscaping business. Did pretty well with it, had employees, trucks, tools, you name it. Now I've still got the truck and tools, but I am 36 and I'd rather go on an adventure before I get too old. I've got plenty of time to work when I'm old and grey. Right now, I want to live a bit more of a dream. I want to travel. I want to have a good bloody time and do what I love, and that is trekking, taking it slow, because I'm very hyperactive, and this is my way of being hyperactive while taking it slow. You know, walking 6Ks an hour for 7 hours a day or whatever it is. I want to interview people on the way, and I want to get their side of their story, or get their version of events, or get their opinions. I just want to hear and see what the people have to say, because the world's going in some pretty crazy directions, and from what I can tell, a lot of people see things differently, but really they're all on the same path, and we all are pretty clued on to what's going on. Yeah, cool. Anyway, I'm going to skip to the video of me unpacking all of this, and you can see what I've got. Cheers. Hey everyone, I thought I'd do an unpacking video so you know what I've got in my beautiful rickshaw. Watch out, Jasper. He always wants to come for a walk. Anyway, I just rotate it, show you how it looks. Pardon me. I was around a fire last night. Oh, inhaled a bit of smoke. So, in here I have everything I need except for food. Fully packed and ready to go. Got my little Yeti water bottle, which I love. Not sponsored. So this will get me across Australia pretty well. Let's just make sure this camera's pointing the right way. Yeah, it's doing alright. So, I've got clothing, I've got a bed, I've got tools, cook gear. Take my bed off first. Everything's balanced real well. There's probably about 60 kilos in here. And you hardly even feel it when you're on flat ground anyway. So in here, hang on, I'll make sure I'm in the camera. In here I have an air mattress, blanket and pillow, and then a tarp to keep it dry and out of the weather. I also lay it down underneath my tent. Got myself a little chair, one of the luxuries you need. Lightweight, got it off a good friend of mine, Tracy. Well, I kind of took it and she relinquished it. So it's a good chair, that's one thing. Jumper. I've got an esky here with nothing in it. Oh, there's something in it, hang on. Oh, I don't even know what's in here. Oh, okay. That's where my toolbox is. So I've got a bike pump, puncher kit, bit of water in case I need to put my tube in the water to find where the hole is, and an electricity bill. So this esky would hold all my food, but I'm not carrying any food at the moment because I'm only training. But I have everything I need apart from the food. Okay, so 5 litre jerry of water, another 5 litre of water, oh, another 5 litre of water, there's 15 litres, 2 litre bottle, 17 litres, and that's about 500, 600 mil, I think, something like that. I've got an axe, because I like chopping wood. It's also a good deterrent. It's a hammer for knocking in tent pegs. I'm actually a tree lopper, so I love my axes, and that one's pretty cool. So I have clothing, hang on. I have lots of ocky straps to hold everything in place. Here we go. So, clothing, each bag kind of has either underwear, socks, pajamas. Another bag will have t-shirts and shorts. This one actually holds my tent. I've got a tent in here, a 2-man tent, nice and comfy, with another tarp to create an awning. You'll see that down the track. And then this would be like jumpers, a rain jacket. All right. Speaker. Oh wow. So I did a big trek yesterday and there was all these, I think they're called Birkenhead plums. There was all these Birkenhead plum seeds on the ground, so I grabbed them so I can grow them. This is what the seeds look like. There's a bit of plum on there still. Very tasty, very sweet. Put them there. Alright, I got my toolboxes. Now I will change a few things down the track. I could get lighter stuff. So this is my cook gear. Chopping board, 2 plates. I've got my gas stove. Probably needs a clean. Oh, clean as. Gas stove, double burner. On the back of my rickshaw I have a 3.5 kilo gas cylinder, so I can go a long ways without having to worry about refilling or getting more gas. I've got some lightweight cook gear. I like food and I don't want to eat anything too simple, so normally I'll be cooking a bit of pasta and a bit of meat separately. Bacon and eggs, and then vegetables, stuff like that. And then I do actually have some food in here. I've got some tea, baked beans, sleepy time tea, probiotic tea, which is probably all bullshit. Got some knives and stuff like that as well. Alright. So I'll chuck all that back in. Oh, I'm gonna wash that. Washing's a hard part when you're walking around Australia. If you only have a limited water, you don't really want to use it when it keeps you alive. You don't really want to use it too much for cleaning. Okay. In this one, I don't have all my gear, but this is most of it. In this one, okay, I've got some GoPro stuff, another puncture kit, some vitamins, knives, forks, another gas burner. Just if I want to quickly make a cup of tea or coffee or something, I can get this out. Or yeah, if I just want to be a little more discreet, I'll just pull the smaller one out. So I've got some coffee cups in here, ibuprofen. I try to never take it, but sometimes I really feel I have to. And then salt tablets. So these have like potassium, magnesium, phosphorus, blah, blah, blah. Very important. You can't just live off water. You need your salts, especially if you're burning a lot of fuel, a lot of calories. All right, let's move this out the way. So there's my stuff. Oh. I'll show you the rickshaw. I've got my beautiful cactuses here. You know, I'll quickly show you these. Actually, here's my chili plant. I love this chili plant. So, everyone calls them bird's eyes, but on the packet it never said bird's eye. I don't know the difference, even though I'm a horticulturalist and a tree lopper. So here's my cool cactuses that I brought back from Adelaide, San Pedro. And then, yeah, rocket. I'm growing a ton of rocket. All right, let's put you back. Now I'll show you the rickshaw. Munch, munch, munch. So, now here's my rickshaw. I think this weighs about 17 kilos. 16, 17 kilos, I'm pretty sure it weighs. It's pretty big, it's pretty robust. I've done thousands of kilometers with it, thousands and thousands, and it's worked really well. Recently, I drilled some holes. Hang on. Recently, I drilled some drainage holes, extra ones in the bottom and in the front, just so it doesn't fill up with water, obviously. I've got the gas cylinder on the back. I've got a trip counter here. So since I've put the trip counter on, I've done 246 Ks. That's over quite a few times taking it out. Yesterday I did 9.5 kilometers. And I've also just got 2 of these in the bottom to keep my toolboxes. Hi Louise. Good. I'm talking to a camera, so it might be a little bit weird. So yeah, I've got these to keep the toolboxes off the bottom of the rickshaw and the water can drain out better. So there's a bit of gear there. I said 60 kilos, it's probably about 50. Oh. And we got more of the seeds. So that is a review of what I'm carrying in my rickshaw, what's going to keep me moving and alive. It's not totally packed out yet. Like I said, I still need food. There's still a few other items I'm going to need, some different clothing, a couple of extra tools. Like I don't have my Allen keys and stuff if something goes loose. I probably need, there's a few more things I need. It'd be cool if I could get a bow and arrow, but that would be too big and I would probably get pulled over pretty quickly. Anyway, thanks for tuning in.